Hello and welcome back, everyone. I'm going to try to do a better job of keeping an eye on the camera to engage with the audience, but I'm also going to have my eyes over here on what's been going on. So we're kicking it off another episode, part 2. Just want to give a shout out to all the editors out there, because how many times in your life have you heard someone say, when I grew up, I want to be an editor? So, we left off with cutting a log out of the pass here. You might be wondering why. Oh, hey, leave a comment. You might be like, sig maneuvers, why would you do that? Why would you cut that? It's just... It's not blocking your path. Okay, we'll leave a comment. Ask why. Maybe you're right. Anyways, here we go. Yep, and this is the one. Take a look-see. Still a little bit of an overlap
e-brake system
since last we met.
Yeah. Not so bad. Blackberry is here. A lot of mud, stickers. There's definitely poison oak when I came in, but that's up ahead. Okay, so I go straight in here. High center. Don't exactly want a high center. Deal with these rocks.
245.
Like
55.
Get them out of the way.
Just realized I forgot my microphone.
A tough one.
Professional setup we have here.
Alright, time to put this to some use. Some German craftsmanship. I think it's actually a Kentucky oak. I think I'm gonna get this guy out of the way so I can hug and not get high centered. So,
About 7 minutes.
alright. Looks like we did our good deed today, huh, Sheriff? Took about 7 minutes. So, right up through here. And should be a little less likely high center. Godspeed. Parking brake released. Love Shack was playing, that was pretty good, but I'm trying focused.
Vibes. Good vibes. But
Okay, roll down the window so I can watch my left tire.
can be a little too much. I want to stay composed here.
Go really slow because I might decide to stop and adjust.
I'm adjusting my fan because I don't want it hitting the mic.
And a seatbelt is so maddening because it tightens up so much on you.
It's cool water. It's like springing out, and there's
Butterflies. Good butterflies? Oh, man, cutting
It's
that
cool. It
branch,
showed up really well.
game changer.
Those butterflies actually showed up on the screen pretty well. It was really neat.
Okay, can I go left here? No.
Those butterflies were non-stop.
Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, everybody. Oh yeah. 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 Woo! Woo! Take that, horrible haircut. Man. Yeah, that branch jinxed me on the way up. And I have an axe. A beautiful hatchet. Felt fun to finally put to work. I'm like, You know, just try to enjoy this. Don't rush it. There's no need to rush. I got almost all day. I'm out scouting right now. One of the windows, the spray zone was down. So, but anyways, found some trash. It's really a shame grabbing it. Okay. So this one was another doozy. I put a couple rocks here, so I'm gonna watch my left tire and angle it much more narrow instead of perpendicular. I'm gonna go parallel, and as soon as I get through the rut, I'm definitely hugging all the way left, and we should be good. I have been getting some clutch songs today, so this one I'm gonna let play.
I might have to mute this because of
Stick to plan.
the whole audio trap online.
Brakes off. Here we go.
So since I'll probably mute the song, but you know which one was playing, is pretty fantastic. Fantastic timing. Certain parts of this look easy, but you just don't want to mess it up because I feel like I've already damaged the bottom of the car pretty well because it just about got stuck once, and these ones were all looking very similar.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Yoo-hoo!
So happy to get out of there because stuff behind was a lot more deep. Afternoon, saw this early in the morning. Pretty nice to see. Again, the depth of field doesn't really show how mountainous and high those hills in the distance are, especially these trees. Again, here just doesn't really capture the depth of field. Inward, yeah, but height and steepness, ooh, film. I'm yet to see a lens that can do that accurately. Very, very rare if I even saw a car in this backcountry where I was at this point in time of the day. I'm making my way northwest towards Sonora.
Alright, feeling spontaneous. Tuolumne is up that way. We just went over those mountains that way. Did some load stuff, now we're doing some plaster stuff. And man, I've been here like 10 minutes getting my stuff to head down to here. And only one person's driven by so far. It's quite magical. So, got some gear, got some stuff for footage. Let's go check it out. Hey, yeah, it's pretty fun to come down the trail and notice all the beautiful rocks. I love how these ones are smoothed out. All the centuries of water polishing it. And these little crevices, like you see over there, back here, all have little baby fish in it. They're kind of hiding from me right now. It's wasn't expecting them to see them there at all. so I'm sure they're fine if I back off to the left here. But I love this crevice right here. Pretty nice. Nice one right here. And over here as well. A lot of poison oak. A lot of colorful rocks. Look at that. That's amazing. I was at this spot for maybe 25 minutes, just checking out the different colored rocks. And then the other, just, oh yeah, look the other way. Wow. I'd be curious to see what this would be like in the winter time. And then right now in July, August. Whew, I wonder if it stays as much green, but I kind of feel like it does. I feel like it gets a little bit more rain. Some tranquil scenery. Some of this additionally you may see on my other channel, Southern Bix Wellness. You can see that in the description below. Thanks for that little plug there to my other works that I do. Kind of cool just to see so much horizon, so many like trees on mountains, and just don't see really anything else. It's a nice way to recharge. This area is very loud. I had to turn down the volume a bit. I did do some metal detecting here, didn't capture it. But spent a little over an hour here. I love those grass patches, like in the water. Grass? I don't know. Looks like it though. You know what that kind of grass is? Respect. You just feel the power there. Love the different colors in the rocks. And it had been raining on and off, so more rain was coming. So I was kind of curious to see if there was much level change, but you can kind of tell. Oh, that was one of my favorite areas. This kind of circular area around the rock there. Very cool flow. And then heading out. Kind of back towards Tuolumne again. Nice little meadow. Classical station, perfect timing. Get some music.
Recording. Good. I guess the other battery.
Next morning, morning number 2.
Just plugged it in just to check if it was working, and just decided to take a nice view at this area. It's about almost 9 a.m. The valley.
It's looking west. Had just passed Soulsbyville. You can pause and check that out. Must have been pretty exciting for that young man to spot the gold vein in the ground. Very easygoing, cozy little town right there. Of course, a lot of flowers are just beginning in bloom. I decided to jet a little bit east into the hills before I went to Sonora. You're gonna see a little bit of kind of like a stream aqueduct. But you gotta love these alpine towns. Okay, so here's that stream aqueduct, and just moving along, and whoop! Gotta keep your eye on your feet sometimes.
Whoa, snake.
Can barely see it on the water's edge right now.
There it is. I'm glad it was paying attention. Wasn't expected. So I was looking at my camera. It's a good way to get tagged. Nice snake. Nice view. Great area. Well, the snake was so nice. Got out of my way, went in the water. I'm like, come on. I mean, I've been happy to just chill, but you know. I did actually trail back and see him and saw that he went back in the embankment. So it was good. It was chill. She, you know, it was great. And this is when I got to Sonoma. So went up this hill, did a little detecting. Alright everyone, bad haircut is back. We're long live the bad haircut. We're under the shade of this elm tree. Don't ask, don't ask.
Getting the 1400 signal, probably foil, but we're gonna check it out. Stay tuned.
Oh, small little hole. It's probably a shot.
Oh, yes. Looks like. Alright, nonetheless, we found it. Looks like just a piece of little sheet metal. Oh, cleaning it up. Alright, well, this is a little uphill from the last oak. Now in the sun, and it's getting a 44 level 9 gold monster 2000, and it's hitting right here. It's funny because this beautiful specimen was on top of it, and I thought that was it because it was hitting when I rolled it, because it started up here and I rolled it down here and it was hitting more. And this area's been screaming now. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take the rock and maybe just crush it or something. But then I'm like, you know what, I better go back and scan that same spot, and yeah, so it's here, and that's making no noise now. So just a word to the wise. Okay, so digging a little bit, scooping, and going underneath this plant, and saw a little rock kind of fall out. And look at this thing.
Very heavy.
I think it's a comet or something, jeez. But maybe it's pretty heavy, and very interesting. I don't know what it is. Pretty cool though. Does it look like it's man-made? I don't know, it looks like it's smooth, maybe broken. Maybe it's a comet or something, you know, like fell from the sky. Asteroid, not a comet. You know what I mean? It's a falling star. Any other names for it? Could be. Thanks guys for tuning in.
Wrapping it up there. So I can go on and talk about certain subject matters of this second episode, and I just kind of wanted to let it play, not interrupt too much. Part one was pretty challenging to top. The storytelling structure, I feel like it just had the just quintessential storyline, whereas this one, yeah, we concluded a little bit of a nail biter of whatever, you know, getting out of there and get to another destination. Nothing like a cliffhanger at the end, but just finding some unique items. You know, yeah, our goal was, we're in the mother lode, we're trying to find, you know, a certain type of metal, and I was digging up a lot of trash, digging up that last item was very interesting in how dense it was, shaped. It kind of reminded me of a big piece of like lead that maybe had been forged once and then cut somehow, it's a really unique piece. So it's cool to kind of just really ponder just that one piece, that one little piece of metal, and think about what the story is behind that. So I don't know. But this episode has gone long enough, a little uneventful, but maybe it's not. Maybe some of you have more questions because of you're not familiar with the area. That being said, neither was I. And that was part of why I was very glad just to get out there and explore some areas around, because I really wanted to get towards the Mark Twain house near New Melones. We'll maybe see it in the next episode, because Mark Twain had spent some time in that area. We start to see more mainstream hype that was happening back then, and just to kind of see that life that they went through away from town, because we'll get to the Mark Twain cabin. So I've spoken long enough. I wanted to keep this around 17 minutes, but forgive me for my length here. If you have preference in time, politely let me know. Feel free to do so. So I'll leave it at that. Much going on. I have other projects happening with my wellness channel I plugged earlier. Check out my description below for other projects I do. If you have any suggestions on where I may, what you suggest I should go to in the future, let me know. For season 2, we'll see. We might do short seasons. Maybe not like a week trip like this one was, because we have 3 hours of content that will be broken down now into 2 episodes. So we're at about half an hour in. Whew, we'll see. But I appreciate you all for tuning in. Hey, we're at 60-something views for our first episode. Huge milestone. Whatever. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Pretty groovy. Over here. Over here. All of a sudden you see this kind of mound. Tons of old poison oak, even an old oak growing out of it. And then a little dig right there.